Hi everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to do another book review today, and this is called The Selection. The Selection is the first book in the Selection series, and this is by Kiera. If you're new to my channel and to my book reviews, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the information from Goodreads.com, and then we'll go from there. For 35 girls, The Selection is the chance of a lifetime, the opportunity to escape the life laid out for them since birth, to be swept up in a world of glittering gowns and priceless jewels, to live in a palace and compete for the heart of gorgeous Prince Maxon. But for America's singer, being selected is a nightmare. It means turning her back on her secret love with Aspen, who is a caste below her, leaving her home to enter a fierce competition for a crown she doesn't want, living in a palace that is constantly threatened by violent rebel attacks. Then America meets Prince Maxon. Gradually, she starts to question all the plans she's made for herself and realizes that the life she's always dreamed of may not compare to a future she never imagined. Let me just check really quick what made me buy this book. I don't know. I don't know why I got this book because I don't remember reading this part before I purchased it. I don't know. I think it was probably suggested through like a newsletter or something. And then I picked up this book because I think this is the first book I got from Kiera. And then at the time, I think I got like, how many? Because this is one of 5 books. Yeah, this is one of 5. So, I don't know. I really don't remember how I got it, but I'm going to give you more information now. This is rated 4.14 stars out of 5. This is the average rating on Goodreads.com. The genres this belong to would be young adult, romance, dystopia. It says fantasy, but I don't think it's fantasy, but I guess it can be a little bit. So we can add that there. Published back in April 24, 2012. So this is very young adult, and most young adult books, you know, it's very, very sweet and cute and everything like that. This one, though, it does have the dystopian theme to it, where a lot of dystopian books, regardless if it's young adult or not, or young adult, new adult, or just adult, it's usually, you know, there's always some kind of action involved, and this is by far not really, you know, away from that scenario. I didn't really expect a lot from this book, to be honest. I thought, like, when I'm reading a certain genre and I'm reading so many books at a certain time, I kind of want to break from that kind of genre. And I finish like a trilogy or some kind of short series. Sometimes I want to take a break, and I kind of thought maybe this is a, you know, a different take to it, and maybe, you know, I'll give it a chance because it's rated really well. I didn't expect much about this book, especially since the cover looks like that. The cover really was a little bit like off-putting for me because it's like she's just in a really poofy ball gown, and I'm thinking it might not be very interesting, was my first impression, just from the picture alone, just from the little information that I had. And again, I don't even remember reading this part before I purchased it. That's very normal. Don't even get me started. So I'm just like, I like the picture's kind of okay, but to me, I already kind of had a vision of what the story is. And boy, am I glad I'm wrong. This is a very, very cute, very sweet. It makes me giddy reading this book and the series. So America's Singer, and I don't want to do any spoiler at all, but for this dystopian world, they're being broken down in different caste systems, and she belongs to a specific caste, which I'm not gonna say it because it's not on the Goodreads.com synopsis. I'm not gonna do that. She belongs in a caste system, and there's an hierarchy on it. And she's not exactly in one of the high ones. but it's kind of okay. She's not actually in the bottom. Aspen is a secret love, and there you can only, it's a good thing to marry or intermarry someone in your same caste. That's very encouraged. But if you marry somebody above you, that's actually like a big deal, and it never really happens all the time. It's very rare, uncommon, and it's like it really is a big deal. So Aspen is below her, and that for her standpoint, it would be really difficult future. It would be a very difficult future and things like that. So that's why they have like this secret kind of relationship, you know, and for whatever reason, their society says, you know, there's going to be girls from different caste systems, 35, that are going to be picked, that they can potentially become a princess and marry Prince Maxon and become queen at some point. So of course everybody's mom are like taking all their girls, and a lot of girls are like, I want to do that, because supposedly like Prince Maxon is like this super cute hunky guy, you know, and like everybody has a crush on him and stuff like that. So of course everybody goes. This will be a little bit of tidbit. So Prince Maxon had been brought up in a sense that you have to do this, right? So he's never been allowed to interact with a lot of potential love interests or dates or anything like that. So this will be like his, it's kind of like an in-your-face speed dating in a way. So that's essentially what it is. There is a little bit of action, some mystery in there, and some thrilling parts in there. So this was really an enjoyable read for me. Again, I was very shocked, and in a good way, because I really kind of like already judged it and said I was, because I had this book and it took me, I'd say maybe about 2-3 years before I really read it from the first time I got it. And I don't know, it was just like, at first I'm just like, I really didn't want to read it, and for whatever reason I was drawn to it, and I did open it, and I'm like, yes, it's awesome, I love it. So between 1 to 10 stars, I would give this a 7. It was definitely very, very good, very enjoyable, very cute. It makes you very giddy. And that's the thing that I love about young adult books, is you have this very giddy moment, because you remember those times when you were still in high school, when you were still at that age, like 15, 16, 17 kind of age. And you remember, like, you know, you remember like your crush, your boyfriend at the time, and your life is completely different when you're at that frame of mind, and when you're at that stage in your life versus when you're in college, post-college, stuff like that. So I like it when it's like that, because that is the theme of young adult. So if you guys are interested in this book, feel free to check it out. I'm sorry. Again, this is the only book, I think, or only series that I've ever read from Kiera Chaos. If you've never heard from her or of her or this book or this series, feel free to check that out, because it is not going to disappoint you. I wasn't disappointed, and I was already expecting to be disappointed. If you guys want to refer or suggest any kind of book or series, not from Kiera, but from someone else that probably I don't own yet, I don't know anything about, feel free to chat down below, because I would really love to hear that. I do give this a 2 thumbs up as well. If you guys just want to chit chat and talk about this particular book, feel free to chat down below as well. I'm sorry, I just feel like there's like, I feel like there's some kind of lint or hair all over my face. If you guys have any suggestions, comments, if you just want to chit chat about the book and just talk about books, about this book in particular, feel free to chat down below, because I love hearing from you guys. And thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you again next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, and the bell so you'll be notified whenever I do upload a new video. Don't forget to expand the description box because as much as possible, I always try to get coupons for you guys, discount codes, and other goodies like that. I also have my Twitter information, Instagram, Snapchat, and for business inquiries, I have my email there as well. Thank you guys, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.